Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back, it's Jordan here. Happy April 1st. Today's a pretty exciting day because we're going to be heading to the LEGO store to check out all of the new releases. There's some pretty cool ones. And I'm still undecided as to what I want to do. There's a new art set which would look pretty epic with all of the other art sets, of course. And there's also a new set that would look really neat in my expanded medieval area when we get around to actually building that. I've had a lot of fun with building my little medieval area here, and there's like the Lion Knight's castle, and I've seen somebody take the new Dungeons and Dragons set and put it beside the Lion Knight's castle, and it just looks so cool. But yeah, this area is pretty sweet, but it's full right now. There's not really any other room for new sets. But it's about to be expanded and be integrated into like this massive forest where we have the medieval area. We've got like the LEGO Ideas treehouse, the cabin, the campground, the zoo, all that different stuff. And it's just going to be like all integrated together one day when we start constructing our new tables and the new city layout in the larger studio. So I've got to decide what I want to do here on April 1st. What am I going to get? Let's head to the LEGO store and let's figure it out. So I noticed that there's actually 3 GWPs dropping this morning as well. This one is the flower display. You get that for free when you spend 195 Canadian dollars, and it comes with a ladybug. Oh, little circular 1x1 tile with the ladybug print. And that actually comes in the same packaging as the flower pot GWPs, so it's like a continuation of that GWP series. And then also if you pick up the Dungeons and Dragons set, which is the red dragon tail, you also get this for free, which is the Mimic dice box. So it's like an exclusive GWP for the D&D set. Now last time I was here, they didn't really have any of the modular buildings in stock, but I think when I peered through the window, I saw the Natural History Museum and also the Boutique Hotel. And they have the retro food truck available if you purchase any of the 3 modular buildings that are listed on this sign here. That's not bad. If you were to get any modular building, you would get the retro food truck, which is actually like a hot dog truck. And it's like a little LEGO Icons GWP. It's not bad at all. And then you would also get that little flower set too. And if you get the D&D set, then you get the Mimic dice box, and also the flower set. So you get the D&D set, you get a couple GWPs. So here's the D&D set. This is the 56th LEGO Ideas set. Wow, there's already been 56 LEGO Ideas sets? That's pretty crazy. 3,745 pieces in this one. It retails for a whopping 460 Canadian dollars, I think it is, which is pretty wild. This came out for the 50th anniversary of Dungeons and Dragons. It looks pretty sick. They actually have it built on display. We'll have a look at that in one sec here. Also comes with a bunch of minifigures and creatures or monsters. The mini builds are pretty cool. Like that one looks pretty neat there. I don't play D&D, but I still think that this would look good with all of the medieval stuff. So I am considering it today. That exclusive GWP is pretty cool. It does have an open back, but I think that's pretty neat because you can actually get in there and see some of the interior details. I do like these, the fern elements, like the dark green fern elements, and the dragon build is pretty epic. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, it would look pretty cool right beside that Lion Knight's castle, almost like as an extension, or you could just have it like on its own somewhere as well. Here it is on display. So once again, it has the open back so you can get in there and check out all the details. I like this monster right here. I think that's called the Beholder, right? I think so. A lot of D&D fans here this morning. You can tell because they're wearing like D&D ball caps and such. Wearing some D&D merch. They're pretty excited. So yeah, it looks pretty sweet from the back side, but I think it's even more impressive from the front side. A lot of different vegetation and textures here. There's also some more creatures. There's like an owl bear right there. And there we have, I believe it's a tavern or a pub, right? Pretty sure, yeah. And then the massive dragon on top, of course. Like, how cool is that dragon? Also, the D&D display itself is pretty neat because on the top of it, they have a 20-sided dice. The other set that I wanted to have a look at today is actually this construction site right here. My goodness, look at that thing. Oh, but honestly, my kids would probably love this. Like, look at that digger and the crane and also the cement truck. It's pretty cool. But I actually grabbed one of the Batman, the animated series, Gotham City Skyline art sets. Jeez, it's gonna be hard to say no to this thing. Like, it looks pretty spectacular, doesn't it? My goodness, let's check it out because they actually have it built and on display in the front window. So detailed. I think it's the best art set that LEGO has ever issued. Like, that is phenomenal. And the fact that like pieces can be removed to reveal some interior details. We've got that huge Batman printed dish, the Batman text on top. I sort of want to get this. I love the color combinations of the sky behind as well, with the red and dark red. And then, of course, the icing on top of the cake is the exclusive figures. Batman, Harley, Joker, Catwoman, and they come on a display stand too, which is similar to the display stand found in the 1989 Batmobile and also Batwing. Here's a look at the back side of it. So it can stand up on its own if you wanted to put it like on a table or something. You can see there's like those Technic pieces coming off the back of it. And then of course it has the Technic hangers as well. Now it's just based on like your regular 16 by 16 plates, plus there's a bunch of brick and stuff there to create the substructure for it. But it's not on like your standard art Technic plates, like the 16 by 16 plates that are like super thick with the Technic panels going around the perimeter of them. So yeah, this is sort of different because it's on regular 16 by 16 plates. But still, what an epic concept. I love that. Oh, I need to get this for the studio, don't I? For that massive art wall that I'm gonna have. Yeah, so I sort of want to grab this set here. Like, it looks pretty spectacular. It's either that or like this. Mac at the race. There's a couple other superhero sets that came out today. It's the construction figures. So we have the Iron Spider-Man. Actually looks pretty good. Look at all those print pieces on his chest. And then there's also the Green Goblin, which just looks like menacing. Look at that guy. I've got some of the other ones. Like, I've got the Iron Man. I guess that's not really a construction figure. It's more of like a display piece. But there's also what do I have? Ant-Man and maybe one other Marvel one. Maybe I'll get these one day, but I don't think I'm going to get them today. I for sure have there we go. That's the Ant-Man. So I have that one, and I might get these at some point. There's also a new space set that came out today as well in the Friends lineup, and this is actually the Space Research Rover. It comes with like all these trans purple elements, which is pretty neat. Also these massive tires, and look at these fern elements. They're like trans pink. I will never get this set, but I do appreciate the fact that they're coming out with more space stuff. And then there's other new LEGO Friends stuff as well. Like, is that new? I thought this came out like a month ago. Maybe it was just this one today. No, either way, this one does actually look pretty good. You would be able to convert these into some pretty interesting looking residential buildings in a LEGO city. Hey, they still have some of the damaged box specials as well. I actually didn't see this on the list when I first checked out the sale. So they've got the other epic art set on sale for 10% off. Above that, there's the Pac-Man set. And then up here is the A-frame cabin. And, oh, look at that. They have a Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. And also, oh, a little Ninjago set. One LEGO Friends set, and then the set that everybody wants. But even the relatively new Dragonstone Shrine is on sale as well. Also the Magical Unicorn, and another pretty cool set right up here, which is the Chinese family restaurant. It's like the family reunion celebration, and the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs still on damaged box special here. So look at that, you get the brand new Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This one they don't give you 10%, but they give you 5,000 VIP points. That's actually better than 10%. Isn't 5,000 VIP points $50? Wow, 10% would only be $29. You're still going to get your VIP points and your GWPs, and you get $50 worth of VIP points. That's actually a sick deal. May as well take a quick look at the pad wall as well. I noticed these right away. It's the 1x2 green plate. I always run out of 1x2 green plate, but there you go. I can just buy an entire box of that and never run out again. Also the gray brick. Or the gray plate, along with green, white tile, gold leaves, more white tile, or even dark tan. Glass panels, green curved slopes, sand blue tile, 1x3 light gray brick. And let me tell you, much, much, much more. I keep coming back to this bad boy right here, but let me tell you, it's $470. Bit of a tough price to swallow. It honestly looks bloody amazing though. Like, look at the size of that dragon. It is incredible. Ah, do I get it as a non-D&D fan? Maybe. So I made a few purchases today. I think the best one is actually this bag. They're selling these massive reusable bags for $1, whereas the large non-reusable bags are 40 cents. So this, in my opinion, was a steal. For the first time ever, I'm at the studio with my release day shopping haul. You probably already know what I got. The D&D set, look at that. It came in a shipper. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I want to open it. Maybe I'm just going to leave it sealed in there. You saw it at the Lego store. No need to crack it open. But yeah, I also got this set right here, which is a GWP with that set, as you saw at the Lego store there. I like the packaging. It's just like Yoda's lightsaber, and also the Roman chariot, which came out with the Roman Colosseum. So that's a pretty cool GWP. I'm sure that's going to hold a pretty good value. Oh man, do I open that up and build it? I don't know. I might be just a fan of this set right here, you know? Like, I don't think I need that specifically, so I'm sure I'll just hold on to it, to be honest with you. I also got the other GWP because I spent that threshold. This one looks pretty cool. It's very similar to that flower pot one. Actually, it's very different, but those flowers look pretty nice. The curved slopes and all that, and like these grill elements all dolled up there with some Technic pieces coming off the center and some curved slopes around the edge of them, and also on the base as well. It's pretty cool. Not too bad, 440 pieces, so it's decently sized as well. I could have got 2 of these if I would have just split up my purchases, either went there the next day or just ordered something online, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta just do it, right? I got the Batman art set too. I just think it's gonna look amazing. Like, I just wanna build that time-lapse style. I think that would be so cool to build that in a time-lapse. Probably not today though, because I've got to prepare for the mural, which is starting tomorrow. So I've got a bunch of work to do here at the studio. Sanding walls, cleaning up. It's going to be a very, very exciting day. Believe me, I would much rather build that Batman art, but how cool is it going to look right there? All the art there. Oh my gosh. We're going to have Batman, Joker, Harley, Elvis, Darth Vader, Palpatine, Darth Maul, all of them. We're going to be on that wall. It's going to look epic. The world map. What else do I have at home? Man, I can't even remember. There's so many pieces of art, like the ultimate Hogwarts one, all sorts of art right there. It's just going to colorify that wall. Colorify, is that a word? I don't know. And then that Bricksie huge sign that I have is going to go right there as well. That's going to look cool. Get that back into play. I don't know what to do around that, and I'm still contemplating what I'm going to do with this vent. I really liked the base plate idea. A lot of comments have been telling me to put my minifigs on there, put all my minifig collection on there. Oh, that's such a good idea, but what happened to my minifig collection? I sold it to help fund this place, because let me tell you, it cost me a lot more than my minifigs. It cost me an arm and a leg. However, I keep going to the Lego store, so what the heck's wrong with me? I don't know. Jeepers creepers. But yeah, that's going to look really cool when we get that art up there, specifically that Batman art. I think it's the best art of all time. I don't even have to build it to know that. The painting for this place starts right away. Cloud mural starting tomorrow. And then this is also going to be painted just to match the current color of the warehouse. So it's going to be called the warehouse, but the studio. It's going to look amazing. Super excited, everybody. But I got a ton of work here to do today. My tripod is still set up from the other day when I was talking about the Lego City. I just rushed out of here, I guess. It was just sitting there, sure. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do here today in regards to prepping this place, so I can't even build that Lego. I don't know if I'm going to build it live or if I'm going to time lapse it or maybe do both. Hopefully I get a chance to build that stuff soon. I know Mrs. Brixie's been building a lot of my Lego, and I'm not going to let her touch those two. I want to touch those two. I want to build those ones. That sounds controlling. If she wants to build it, she can build it. But you know what I mean? I haven't been building much Lego recently, which is sort of sad. I just literally haven't had the time. After I'm done here, after a long day of work, I just want to, like physical labor and also lining everything up, I just want to go home and relax on the couch and not even build Lego just because I'm like exhausted. How times have changed for me, you know? But we'll get back to it soon. Pretty soon we'll be building Lego in the new studio here. Pretty epic at the new Lego store there. At the new Lego store? Jeepers, see, I'm tired or something. Pretty epic at the Lego store today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun going there and hanging out with all the folks that were there to pick up the D&D set and also the Batman set. Pretty sweet. Did you grab anything? Let me know by commenting below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff coming out in the near future, because this place is going to be transformed within the next week. Farewell.